Morning and welcome back to day 4 of Fran's Crash Tutorials. This week I'm focusing mainly on the vintage leaf stamps. You can buy these through Stamping Up. It's a great little set. Perfect for generic cards or men's cards. It's also, you can buy the dies. You can either buy them separate, but they have quite a good deal where if you buy both together you get as a bundle and the price is a little bit less if you're buying them separately. So haven't really shown you the dies this week, but they're thin metal dies. Obviously you need to have a die cutting machine to be able to use these. Stamping Up have one in their catalogue, and if you have them, all you need to do is, once you've stamped the image, is place the die on top and cut them out. So it's well worth investing in a die cutting machine if you can, because it saves a lot of cutting out by hand and you get a nice clean cut for it. So today we're working again with the vintage leaves, and I'm using the same colours as I did on Monday and Tuesday. I've got Old Olive, Rich Raspberry, Tangerine Tango, Delightful Dijon, Tip Top Taut and Real Red. We're going to make today a hanging sign. I've already cut some pre-stamped and die cut some of the leaves, and I've also cut my card to size for the piece of MDF. So I'm just going to stamp a few extra bits on here. To start with, I think I'm going to stamp the word Dad, because that's who it's going to be for. So I'm using from the main catalogue the Epic Alphabet, and brilliant set, and I love all the pattern on it. So I think I'm going to stamp in Tip Top Taut. So hopefully today will go to plan. Had a few mishaps this week. Monday I managed to almost glue my fingers together with the hot glue gun, and then Tuesday I had some inky fingers as per usual, and I went and got the wet washing out of the machine, which happened to be white, so I had a few pink smudges on there, so I had to rewash them again. But yesterday went okay, so touch wood, today will go fine. Right, so I'm going to work backwards this one because I want it in the right hand corner. So I've got my D, let's get my A, I love these Stamping Up stamps. The attention to detail on them is brilliant. If you were following my tutorials in February with the swallowtail butterfly, the detail on the butterfly is very good. And also, as you can see on the leaves, it's brilliant. Well worth it, and they're very good quality. So they should last a long time. Okay, there's the word Dad. I've also taken, excuse me, a stamp from one of the stamp sets that you can get in the sal-a-bration catalogue. It's a Botanicals for You set. Basically, the sal-a-bration catalogue, if you spend, it's running till the 31st of March, I think. If you spend £45 with Stamping Up, you then get to choose either a free stamp set or some papers, and you also get access to some limited stamps. Some that are in there, I think, are ending on the 15th of February, not long, and then they'll be bringing in some new ones to run the remainder of the sal-a-bration. So well worth a look. So I've taken the stamp "Because You're Awesome," so I'm just going to stamp that under the word Dad, like that. And then I'm going to stamp some leaves, as I did on, I think it was my Tuesday project. I'm going to stamp some direct onto this piece of card, and then I'm going to take the ones that I've already pre-stamped and cut out and layer over the top using foam pads just to give it a little bit of detail. So I'm just going to take a couple of the stamps to put on here because obviously it's not a huge space. So what I think I will do is do this leaf in Tip Top Taut. I previously stamped this stamp with Rich Razzleberry, so if you get a bit of a crossover on the colours, this doesn't really matter because your leaves can be all different colours anyway. So I'm just going to stamp that on. I've missed a bit there on the side, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be putting some extra on. I'm just going to take one more. And this I'm going to do in Rich Razzleberry. And I'm just going to pop it along the bottom here, like so. Then I'm going to take the rest and what I've already done, and I'm going to mount onto some foam pads. You could curl these a little bit as well, just to give a bit of dimension to it. Just quickly pop on some pads. I hope you're enjoying my tutorials, and it gives you a little bit of inspiration, and also you get to see, if you haven't used Stampin' Up products before, it's good to see all the different things you can do, and also you can see the good quality of them. Okay, stamps. Let's take the foam pad off. Sorry, the back of the foam pad. So I have one more tutorial that I'll be bringing to you tomorrow, and then that will be it for the March focus. Right, I've taken that leaf and I've just popped it over the top, and then that's covered just where I missed the little bit of ink. And I'm just going to pop this below. Oops, sticking to me. I'll just pop that one, actually I'll pop that one over there, match them up a little bit. This would make a nice gift for a birthday or Father's Day. And there's two more. Chosen nice autumnal colours for this. Again, as I said the beginning of the week, you could probably stamp it in whatever colour you want to, really. I chose to go with the autumnal colours because I just think they all match well together. Right, just need to get some glue. Actually, before that, I'll just pop that on there. Going to use my poker tool, and I'm just going to turn it over and mark through. Ow. There we go, just pierce my finger with the pokey tool. That's today. I knew it was too good to be true to get away with doing nothing. Okay, just put the holes through so you know where they are. You need to, got my finger again. Alright, you need to use a wet glue for this. As I said in previous projects, that it's best to use wet glue, but not too wet that you flood it and it warps the card. So, just going to take some Tip Top Taut on a sponge, and I'm just going to distress the edges. Doesn't matter if you catch on the edge of the leaves a bit. It all adds to the look. There we go. So then we're ready to glue onto the MDF, making sure when you are gluing that you go around the hole and then it sticks a little bit, and then keep to the edges as much as possible so there's no loose flappy bits. And just a bit in the middle. There we go. And then you just line it up. The holes, wiping off any excess glue, the sides. And then, oops, you just need to let it dry. And it's ready to go. I'm going to use for this, once it's dry, got some rich raspberry cotton ribbon that I'm just going to use to hang it on. And then it's ready to give as a present. I'll just point out as well, which I probably haven't said before, is if you're using Stampin' Up, it's best to have if you can get one, a little stamp that says handcrafted with the Stampin' Up logo on it, and then you just add it to the back of your project, and then it gives credit to Stampin' Up with any of your things you've got if you're selling them. So that's today's tutorial, and I'll be back tomorrow with the last one of the week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye bye.